Are we rolling yet?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling.
Good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Smoking and Toting podcast. I'm Cory, as always, here with my lovely, sexy cartel member friend John with his lovely, sexy cowboy boots.
Fuck yeah. I totally am a cartel member.
That I wish you guys could see.
I mean, it's pretty fitting that I'm loading a gun as we're talking.
Yeah.
It's...
This will be the first episode where we actually probably tote and smoke. So we are fulfilling our namesake.
Now, what the hell is this? What's going on here?
This is what we in the industry call an ash catcher. And this is basically another chamber that filters first. So that way, you know, once again, the more chambers you got your shit going through, you got your smoke going through, the nice and smoother the smoke is.
I'm probably going to like this one.
And this little device right here is called a carbon filter, and that's activated charcoal in there. And so it filters out particulates and bullshit, right? And so this could also be used as an ash catcher, but I have like 5 ash catchers. And I just like ash catchers. What can I say? They're nice to have. But the activated charcoal really does wonders. Really does wonders.
And so that's the part you like, right?
That's what?
That's the part you like? Where the fuck you like this thing?
No, this is you put the bowl in there. You put the weed in the bowl. This is the bowl, and you put that in there, and you put that in there, and you put that in there. And then you light that, and then magic happens.
Spiffy.
And then magic happens.
This is better with cold water or warm water?
It's always
doesn't matter.
Better with cold water. I have a buddy who swears by warm water. I think cold water would be better because, you know, you want the smoke to be cold so that way it's nicer on your fucking throat and lungs. And,
careful.
Yeah.
So now are you blowing in or out?
We're sucking.
Sucking.
So we need to get the water to all the chambers, so we're sucking the water up.
Okay.
Yeah, little trick I learned in.
I'm slightly retarded when it comes to the
smoking
marijuana game.
That's okay. I'm slightly retarded when it comes to the shooting game. You know, I didn't know there were so many goddamn types of ammo.
And so you worked in sporting goods?
Yeah, and so many types of guns. Yeah. You know, I didn't know.
It's a whole new world.
It's a whole fucking new something, boy.
Alright, throw that gun up there on... Oh, shit. Hey, we ain't doing nothing, officer.
Yeah, I kept his eyes straight. Like a good man. So one story I did want to talk about, when I was growing up in the neighborhood, there was this one kid whose mom had some foster kids, and one of them was kind of a little troublemaker. He wasn't really a troublemaker. He just was a little developmentally disabled or some shit, right? So he was one of those kids where, like, when he would freak out, he would really freak out, right? And he always wore cowboy boots. I just remembered that.
Well, thanks for relating me to that.
But
I just started wearing these today. Now you're gonna make me stop wearing them.
But fucking one day, I went over to stay at his house for a sleepover. You know, smell it. Doesn't it smell good? As a non-weed smoker, what does weed smell like to you?
Pine needles, I guess.
I mean, it is pretty.
Somewhat.
It's pretty natural.
It's yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Kind of a mossy pine dirt smell. That's what it is.
It is, yeah.
Like,
it does smell pretty piney. Because this is the last of that Mr. Magoo.
You've already went through that whole fucking...
This is the last of my weed, John.
Jesus.
I went through those 2 ounces, and plus I bought a half ounce the other day, last week, but that was all shake.
So when we going back to
smoke it? I was hoping with this last paycheck this month, but we'll see. We will see. I've got a little weed on the dashboard there.
That's right.
But anyway, I brought over a Sprite because I was drinking a Sprite. We lived like literally 6 houses away from each other. It was fucking, wasn't that much of a walk. So I was drinking a Sprite, right? Staying the night at his house. In the middle of the night, I don't know. I just got a weird feeling. In the middle of the night, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to go back to my house.
Because he could.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, okay. In retrospect, I will admit that would be a little freaky if I was that kid. I woke up, we're hanging out, and my buddy just thinks my house is weird and goes back to his house. So I was kind of an asshole in that regard. I didn't realize, but like I got up in the middle of the night, had a weird feeling, and then fucking went downstairs. Right, got my Sprite because my Sprite was in his fridge. 2 seconds later, his fucking mom was like behind me. I was like, Cory, what are you doing? So like that's what I mean, dude. There was just a weird feeling, and she always knew what was going on. And like middle of the fucking night, she should not have known, Now, granted, I was a big kid then. So maybe she heard the fucking floorboards creak or something, but still, just instantly fucking knew what I was doing. I just want to drink my Sprite. Okay, well after that,
How old were you? Like what? 10 years old?
8. Something like that. Wasn't very old.
So you went back to bed?
Yeah, went back upstairs and got back in his bed.
Pussy.
Not back in his bed, got back in the bed. The bed. It's alright, dude. I just got a weird fucking feeling.
Maybe she was.
I mean, they had a pretty decent yard and everything, but like, they couldn't have any. I had a couple friends like this. They couldn't have any. Like, they couldn't have any army men. They couldn't have anything, like, violent. Which is weird.
What, were they Mormon or something?
No, I don't know. I'm a Mormon, Johnny.
You're a Mormon?
Yeah.
An ex-Mormon?
Well, I mean, okay. Can I say I'm actually a thing if I don't practice, and I haven't practiced in well over a fucking decade?
Bro, if you don't have 3 wives, you ain't a Mormon.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I can't justify, and be like, I am this and fucking.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you.
No, I don't. Well, I have a memory of a goldfish.
You got short-term memory
So
loss?
it's
You don't even smoke weed, which I'm spilling kind of everywhere.
I mean, maybe it has. Where's the memory in the brain?
I think it's like.
Right in front.
Yeah, I think it's one of the central
Well,
lobes.
I'll tell you what. When I was probably 5 years old. We had we had a porch, right, and it had 2 steps going up. So it's probably like 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I was playing. What the fuck's going on out there? Cal?
Wind.
And yeah. Anyway, I was playing with those stacking the rings. You have like a dowel that you stack these different sized rings on.
Yeah.
The so I had that, and it didn't have any rings on it, and it was on the bottom step. I fucking fell off of this thing, and the dowel went straight into my forehead.
Ow!
By about an inch, and you can probably still see the scar. But that's probably, now that you say that, that's probably why I have such shitty
memory.
Yeah.
There it is.
What is it? Oh, is this to like flatten it down?
Well, yes.
What is this?
That is a coin from either New Zealand or Australia. I think New Zealand.
Dude, this is cool. Where'd you just find this puppy?
The Walmart. Oh, gotta edit that. I found it at the Albertsons.
Hey, we're trying to talk over here, but you're shooting when we're wanting to shoot.
I watched the news later, and 2 men were murdered.
But who's the murderer?
That one dude who lives in that fucking sketchy ass trailer park, or sketchy ass trailer, probably.
Yeah, Mr. Meth Head. I'm sure.
And
No, what's going on here? No, you.
Oh,
I'm
me.
worried about you. Like, I'm really worried. I'm intrigued what you're doing, because this is.
So once I put the weed in the bowl, then I like to put the coin on there and flatten it, and then I take my little poker device, and poke from the bottom some holes to make it easier.
More airflow?
Yeah. Yeah. To make it easier for the air. See, Jonny, I consider myself a expert when it comes to goddamn packing bulls.
I would say so.
Look how flat and beautiful that is.
You're like a...
There comes a UPS fucking truck.
Why the fuck is
Legitimately a fucking UPS truck. I did not know.
What a job.
I did not know Big Brown delivered to the goddamn national fucking forest.
I thought about being a UPS driver, but I would not want to go to the ends of the earth just to deliver some fucking dildo for a lonely housewife. Well, maybe I would. I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta open the door for a second.
Don't get lost out there.
I won't.
There's mad cows out there.
And what were we talking about? More airflow. The number one thing you want is airflow and smoothness.
Okay. What were we talking about before that? I don't even know.
I don't know, because you got surprised by the fact there was a fucking UPS truck in the middle of the woods. You know. Only in Montana was that part of the fucking UPS job description. Is the fucking... is to deliver out here. And then, listen to the sound of that activated charcoal.
Wow.
I don't know if we can pick that
It's
up.
like Pop Rocks, but
Pick that up.
not.
That's how you know it's working. The first time I ever smoked out of activated charcoal, I did not know you needed to wet it down. And
I thought you were an expert.
well, I'm
Just packing a bowl. Okay.
yeah, just
Fair
pack, just
enough,
just
fair
the packing. Because only recently have I started smoking out of the activated charcoal filters.
enough. Okay.
What does that sound like to you?
That sounds like a 22.
I was gonna say it's really doesn't sound
I'm
very
pretty sure it's 22.
doesn't sound very big.
At the base, it's probably a 9 mil. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 22. I should just pop off a few shots and just be like, "Hey, I'm over here too."
What's up? I got a gun. You want to fight?
I got my cowboy boots. I just need to get some of them still.
Chopper!
I feel like Dalton in what's that movie?
I don't know.
See what I mean about my
I don't
short-term
know.
memory?
You can't just say name of me.
Roadhouse. There we go.
And
Dalton, you've never seen Roadhouse?
Once, dude, Roadhouse was not a good movie.
What the fuck are you talking about? It has monster trucks. It has gunfights.
It also is a movie about the underground
It has
life
titties.
of bartending fucking bouncing circuit, dude.
Titties. Lots of titties.
Jonny, there is no
But
underground bouncing circuit!
Most importantly, the monster truck in that show. And Dalton's a badass. I don't care what you say.
There is no underground fucking bouncer circuit, or else I would have been recruited!
That would
It's
be-
true!
That would be sweet.
You know?
I would definitely go to more bars if if you were a bouncer.
See, so now what we got here is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chambers of excellence here, boys.
Doesn't there need to be more water, or is that enough?
No, that's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. That's more than enough, actually.
Yeah,
Probably.
those are little holes.
Yeah, this is what we call a honeycomb perk. So we got 2 honeycomb perks and 3 UFO perks. And obviously you can tell why these are called UFO perks. Because they look like a fucking UFO. And honeycomb is probably the best type of perk. And so what the action is called is when the water goes through it, it's percolating like coffee. Because when the water goes through the coffee beans and shit and bubbles, it's called percolating.
Okay.
So it's percolating. Percolating.
I'm catching on, I think.
You catch it on a little bit. Can we make the window go down a little bit more?
Well, here, let's...
Okay. Turn on this loud beast.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It
guess we
doesn't
gotta-
blow out the speaker.
Yeah,
Is that good? That's good.
that goes surprisingly slow.
Well, it's a shitty ass truck.
It goes surprisingly slow. Yeah, just suck on that. See, is that hard, easy?
I think I can manage that.
I mean,
I've only sucked.
you only sucked two dicks in your life?
Yeah, there you go. I've only smoked out of a bong, I think, twice in my life, and that was not a good experience. I've pretty much stuck to blunts.
No. See, I don't like because I had some shit going on recently at my apartment.
You had mono?
No.
Oh.
Not from, no. So, I wasn't able to smoke there for a couple days.
Okay, that shit.
Thing,
That shit.
it's still ongoing. But, so I had to use a pipe again. And even the pipe, like, the smoke is just too hot when it fucking hits you. And see, that's a problem for me. Because after smoking bongs for basically 5 fucking years straight.
You're like breathing air through that, right?
Yeah.
Basically, okay.
Basically. And especially this fucking son of a bitch. And so, yeah. That first time hitting the pipe again was deadly. Deadly. And then we went to Spokane the last time. Last time I went to Spokane, I bought 2 joints. I smoked those, and same thing. Those things were fucking, the smoke is really, really fucking hot. Fucking killed me, dog. Killed me.
Yeah, see, I don't have the best lungs. Like, just breathing sometimes. That hurts.
Johnny, you can't have worse lungs than our buddy, Mr. Packy. Every time that kid fucking smokes. I could legitimately, because this little thing, this is called an ice catcher, right? And so you can put some ice cubes right there. But living in Montana, what's better than ice cubes in the winter? Snow. Because it's porous, so air can go through there, right? So you just pack that fucking thing with snow. Even with snow. So it's below freezing when the fucking smoke goes in your mouth, right? Even with snow. That boy coughs his fucking ass off.
This is just a fucking magic science experiment.
It is. Smoking is a science. I'll move this and then we can get,
Careful, folks.
and get the full sound effect here.
You're not gonna share.
I mean, I will.
The second hand. You're not gonna share the second hand. No romantic and shit.
Okay, how we doing, boys?
Not too shabby, I hope.
Woo!
I should have brought my water. God damn it. I knew I should have brought it too. Alright, explain the process here.
What do you mean? Where's no? I'll explain the process. Smoke, go smoke.
No, like, okay, so you light it,
You
suck
burn it. Okay, you suck it.
When do you stop burning?
I mean, that's preference, really. I like to think I'm a badass, so I can fill this thing up. Did I get it full of smoke?
Yeah,
I like to think I can get it full of smoke.
it was very thick.
And pull it. That's what we call milking. Not to be confused with the other type of milking that we both are probably thinking of right now. and so, I mean, it's up to you because, I mean, the more you pull, the more you're going to die. So, it's up to you. It's just about whatever you can handle, baby.
All right, so as you're burning,
Yeah.
you're sucking the entire time you're burning. Okay.
Yeah. See, and that's what I like about clear ones. I had a lady friend, not my girlfriend, a lady friend, who did not like clear pieces because he liked them to be colorful and decorative and girly. But I like the clear, so that way you can see how much smoke you're getting, which is important. Because
Right.
the non-clear ones, could be very devious in that regard. Because in high school, me and the boys had just a single regular old fucking bong, and it had only had one perk, and it wasn't clear at all. And every time you pulled that, you had no idea what you were getting.
Okay. So what did you do? You lifted something.
I lifted this.
You lifted that.
I lifted that.
And that's in order to get the rest of the smoke out.
Yeah, because you need to pull that, so that way you get good air going through there and you get the smoke in you.
I'll just go like, how long did you do? Like 10 seconds, 15 seconds?
Like 5 seconds. You gonna try to smoke some weed here, John?
I'm gonna try it.
Well, it's a good thing I only burned half the bowl. I mean, you just pull and I'll lift it. Okay. Okay, now. Get it a little. Oh shit, Doc. I feel like I'm fucking gonorrhea on D-Day night when fucking Winters comes to the back of the truck and he offers him a bottle of wine. Come on, sir, just so I can say you did it. You'll recover, my boy. Oh shit, dog. I mean, that's just some regular Spokane shit, but that's definitely some of Montana's finest mixed in there.
Oh shit. Fuck me.
At least your eyes watering?
I can barely open.
Oh, shit, dog. But it wasn't hot. We might have done a little too much. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is this?
Shit. It's alright. We're okay.
I don't see any logos on the door, so.
I don't want to cough in your water.
Just take some deep breaths. See, another thing I learned this from Michael Phelps, who's the expert of smoking weed. I'm just gonna go on record and say Michael Phelps is probably the fucking expert of smoking weed. Okay? But when he's preparing for a race, right? A swim, what he will do to get more oxygen in his lungs is he'll take a deep breath and then he'll so sometimes after I hit it, I'll do that just to get some quick bursts of fresh fucking oxygen in there. Sometimes that makes it better.
That's a good shit to know.
After the fact.
You're trying to kill me.
If I tried to kill you, I would have let that fucker get full. I'm proud you took it all, though, son. Most of the times I do that, they can't even take the whole fucking thing. They can't take all the smoke. Gotta finish it for them. How you feeling?
I'm hot.
Oh, shit. What, is he thinking I'm a Bigfoot, so he's shooting to keep me fucking away? It's like, what the fuck is that noise? Pop, 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 pop.
Fuck me.
See, and the more you cough, the better it is.
The better what?
Because the higher you get. Yeah, I'm glad we're getting all of this. This This is gold, son. This is rolled gold right here. Oh, shit, dog.
Get high just from the fucking oxygen.
Want another drink of water? Oh, my God.
Better.
The water helps. The water helps. The water helps. All the smokers out there, be sure to have a nice cool glass of water. Don't be offended I'm wiping it down. I'm just doing this for both of us.
I'm pretty sure I don't have mouth herpes.
Nah, I don't have mouth herpes either. I don't think we got corona.
Oh, that was a workout, man. Feels like I ran the mile in about 15
minutes. 6 minutes?
Not even close to the record.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dog. I'll give it 5 minutes before you get a headache or you feel something. I don't know. So, any so in that, let me see. In school, what's that? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all like it's squeaky. All right.
See, and then
I think I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
And then I moved away from that kid, not just because we had to move. And then the elementary school that I went to next, the fucking kid with the boots went to. So they went to 2 different elementary schools, which I thought was even weirder, but they must have had a better program at that particular elementary school for dealing with special kids. Because that was a newer elementary school and all that, so that was the school that I got fucking yelled at for going in the fucking like first grade fucking bathroom because fuck me, I didn't know there was, we were having segregation between the fucking grades when it comes to fucking bathrooms.
So, do you remember Mrs. Thompson, first grade teacher?
I smoked a lot of weed, Johnny.
Were you a bad kid back in the day?
No.
So anyway.
No.
Yeah.
What
Miss Thompson, my favorite.
Oh, I think I do remember her.
Teachers. She usually had short hair and she wears glasses.
Yeah.
Just real sweet. Turns out she's been coming into Walmart like every couple months to buy a phone card for the last 7 years.
You didn't recognize her?
Yeah, well, I recognize her, and I was like, damn, I must have met her at church. And so, yesterday, or the day before, she comes in to, get her phone fixed.
Yeah.
In which I spend like 6-7 fucking hours on the phone. With customer service, trying to fix your phone. Anyway, she wrote down her name, and
then it all clicked?
Well, no. No. I got a dry mouth. All right.
You got the cotton mouth?
Where was I at?
She wrote down her name?
Yep. Wrote down her name. And I had some of that waxy shit that you put on your fingertips.
Yeah.
Cashiers use. So I had some of that. I pulled it out, put some on my fingertips, and she looked down and she's like, "Oh, don't you just love that stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is great. I love it." And she's like, "Yeah, I used to use that all the time when I was grading papers. I used to be a teacher."
And then it all clicked.
The wheels are turning there. And yeah, so that was my first grade teacher, and I never recognized her.
Well, now you know. So you were just already giving her great customer service because that's what you do.
I'm just too nice of a guy.
Yes, you are.
This is actually some good weed.
I know. I only try to buy good weed, Johnny.
Because I've never felt this with any of the other weed.
What are you feeling? You feeling any hypersensitivity?
Well, it's...
See, because the first time I got high...
There's a grouse. I wish I had my 20... I have a 22. I could have shot it. Anyway.
The first time I got high, I went up to my buddy's house. It was in high school. And, you know, his living room was... Well, that wasn't technically... I guess it was. His house was 2 stories, and his downstairs is where we hung out. But his sister lived downstairs. Well, his sister's bedroom was downstairs, but she was social and was only there to sleep, basically. And so then it had like a living room area, which had a TV and 2 couches and a love seat on the back wall. And then the upstairs went to a wooden floor, like, entertaining area with a balcony and then the kitchen and all that. So we were downstairs on the couches, right? Smoked first time. Got the fucking giggles like you would not believe. We were watching cartoons, every fucking thing, just you know, just giggles for days, dude.
Okay.
And fucking, yeah, it was great. It was great. But the fucking...
Oh, so that's the end of the story. Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of the story.
Okay.
The first time I did mushrooms, though, because, you know, did mushrooms, and we were smoking, because you gotta enhance the enhancement, as it were. And fucking...
No problem putting, salt on a little blood.
Exactly. You know, you gotta have salt and pepper. You know?
There you go.
And fucking... It just, everything was like my sense of touch was more like the very little texture. I could just feel it. And
how many bowls were you in?
We probably only smoked like 2 or 3 out of a pipe, but his cousin owned a dispensary, so we were getting good shit back then. See, I had no problem getting good shit in high school.
Well, the way you are now, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I know I had a problem. Sometimes I have more problems now getting good shit than I did in high school. But fucking, like hearing everything is just like the wind. You hear the wind and the branches in the trees creak and crack and break and shit.
Your neck just does this.
Yeah. And fucking, it's just intense. But I've done mushrooms like 2 times, and I've never. Like, when my buddy did mushrooms, they were watching fucking Family Guy, right? This is how he described it. We were watching Family Guy, and we went from watching, he was watching Family Guy, and so he went and turned to the other group, the other, like, 2 guys he was with, and they were, like, Family Guy fucking characters. I mean, they were like Chris, but they were themselves, but they were, like, animated.
Okay.
And I've never... It's the same thing with the edibles. Same thing, like, I don't like edibles. I just never, apparently, have not done enough to feel that. Like, I felt like shit was off, but I didn't feel like I was in a cartoon, which is fucked up because I wanted to be in the cartoon.
So there's this. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's one of those metal mounts for the.
I found it on the ground.
Phone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually really feeling it.
I was hoping you were going to go into a story about a metal mount right there, because that would have just been
the reflection in the window.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the trees, right, and the trees are fucking changing color now, slightly. But anyway, the reflection of this fucking metal disc.
Yeah.
In the windshield here looks like 2 glowing panther eyes.
Dude, did you see that video that went viral yesterday? This dude was like in California walking, and then there was a panther or bobcat or something like chasing him, stalking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that when they fucking do that and run up to you and just swing their fucking front arms. That was like hilarious and scary.
Dude, I probably would have actually pissed my pants at that point.
I would have.
But
I would have, because I don't run fast, and he's probably looking at me like, this fucking thing's gonna feed me for a week. I'm gonna be salty and it's not gonna be all good, you piece of shit.
I saw a cougar once. Well, and not when I was hiking, but...
Not when you were hiking or hunting or anything? Or?
No. Or actually, yeah, I was grouse hunting.
Oh.
I was up Frenchtown area.
Uh-huh.
And it was nearly dark, and I was going almost at the end of the road, and it curves to the left a little bit, and there's this like dugout gravel pit kind of. And I saw it just before the corner, and I was like, "What the fuck is a Labrador Retriever doing up here?" And or golden retriever.
Yeah.
I just couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. I was like, "Oh shit, it's a bobcat!" And I just stepped on it.
Oh. Did it run away? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I couldn't catch it. So just don't try to chase a cougar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw a bobcat when I used to live in the X's. You know where those are?
The X's? Oh yeah.
Mary Student Housing in the university. A group of fucking kids were just hanging out one night, and then we were looking at the mountain. Fun fact. All the kids that I knew at the X's were just a pack of ruffians. Just a fucking pack of fucking 8 to 16-year-old vagabonds. And fucking, we got the bright idea, because there was these little hiking trails, to kind of go up there at like 10 o'clock, and we would start a little campfire. Okay. But one night, when I wasn't there, they decided to do that, and they got down, and then they looked back up, and apparently they really had discovered that they did not put out the campfire all the way. And then they also discovered that what we thought was a good spot was not a good spot. It was apparently visible to the entire fucking city. Luckily we only did it like 3 times, so...
So this was like up the Yale, you mean?
No, this was on Mount Sentinel. Like where that fire...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, where the fire is now. But this was, back before global warming was totally 100% real, so it was mostly green and not fucking yellow fucking driedness. But yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah, we were really lucky that we didn't fucking set that motherfucker on fire. But one night we were hanging out, and we were looking, and I forget what, but then we just see 2 fucking glowing eyes. And so, but luckily there was a campus patrol that was fucking driving around, so we flagged them down, and we're like, there's fucking two glowing eyes over there, so they fucking shine a line on it, and shine their big ass light on it, because, at least fucking wannabe cops got nothing better to do either. And so, yeah, it was a bobcat, so just, go away, boys, it's just doing its fucking thing.
Just clap on, go away.
Get out of here! And, yeah, that's the end of that story. Yeah, I love it, dude.
I can just see an old Italian man doing that. Hey, get out of here! Stop concealing my peaches!
Oh, shit. Get out of my tomatoes! Are you good, Dom?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You want any more of this, or?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm glad I smoked with you. Because I've never felt this. All the times that I've smoked pot was, I don't know, 10,
you probably got
times in the past.
You probably got some bad weed. You ever smoke pot with Sayla?
Shayla?
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on her.
No, but
the only time I have smoked with baby mama is let's see, one time we went to the fair and we smoked pot there.
I'm assuming it was like a joint or something.
Yeah, I think I just took like one hit on a pipe.
Yeah. See, doing a pipe at the fair is risky, dog. Even just smoking at the fair in general is risky. Like when we went to
like even if you do it like just before you go in.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine if you're like doing it in the car right there
okay.
or at the house. You're pre-gaming, That's fine. But I'm talking in the fair. I'm talking while you're there at the fucking fair. It's not like you're at the top of the Zippo fucking hitting it. I'm sure people have, and God bless them for it.
I commend them.
But like, we went to a fucking, Tech 9 concert.
Jesus.
Yeah, I love playing with lighters. Dude, one of my favorite things to do with Patrick is just do that really close to his beard. He freaks out. He fucking
Get PTSD or some shit.
he freaks the fuck out.
Oh.
But it's hilarious. I love that kid, but he's not. He has very little comic sense. If shit's hilarious, it's gonna fucking happen. Oh my god, where did I put my little coin at?
I don't know.
That's okay. I mean, it's not that big of a
I mean,
deal.
it's special.
I had like 1,000 because I'm a pothead.
You want some chips?
You want this Optum card?
Oh, I gotta destroy that.
You want?
I thought I did destroy it.
You want that personal information?
Yeah, just get some free drugs on me.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll find it.
Workers' comp prescription.
I'm sure I'll find it. Hey, what was I talking about? Smoking at the fair.
I think we were a little past that.
Oh yeah, smoking at Tech 9.
Okay, right.
And so they, we were hanging out, jamming out, and so they were smoking cigarettes. I think it was just cigarettes. Like, we had pregame the fuck. We were rolling deep, son. We didn't have any, I don't think anyone had any Molly that night or anything like that. I think it was just pot and alcohol. But fucking, we were going hard in the paint. And so we were up in the balcony, fucking jamming out. And so
This shooter guy's gonna think something's going on.
yeah, fucking
Feel that bouncing.
the bouncing and the puffs of smoke and the laughing. And fucking
Anyway.
and so one of the dudes fucking lights a fucking cigarette, and so they're smoking it, fucking bouncing, jumping around, dancing. And then one of the security guards comes over, and like the smoke cloud, like they see him coming, so they put it out, hide it, whatever. But the smoke cloud is still there, And the fucking security guard is like, "You can't fuck doing this," blah blah blah. And then we're just deny everything. It was like, bros, you can still smell it, and the cloud is still there. It was only tobacco, but I mean, I get it because it is a theater, and there's 304 people in there. But still, but smoking at the fair, just because of all the cops and everything, and all the regular people, and the moms and the Karens, I would not do it. I wouldn't do it. Even a joint, maybe, but like probably only at night. Definitely a spot where there's fucking nobody. Where I'm like walking around and like I really don't see anybody. You know what I mean? Was at the fucking Missoula Fair. There's not a lot of those because the fair only fucking comes once a year, so it's packed all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So.
What was I thinking of?
You are fucking. Oh shit. Me and a colleague who you work with. I won't mention her name, but the younger female back there that you work with.
She's younger?
Well,
she's older than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Younger than Sue.
I get you.
And younger than.
I'll force you.
Who's the other lady? Donna. I forgot her name. Yeah, younger than those two. That's what I meant. And fucking. So she has her card, right? And so we were talking about the two initiatives, which are on the ballot this time. Did you get your ballot?
I did.
Okay, remember to vote yes on I-19 and I-whatever.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't throw it away. I was just going to throw it away because I
please.
wasn't going to vote for anybody.
Vote all libertarian and then vote on yes on those.
Okay.
And then I don't give a fuck the other ones. You make your own decisions because there's one or two that there's only like one person or two, whatever.
That's what I go for.
But yeah, because there's one about legalization. There's two of them about legalization. Okay, so we were talking about those. And she was like, well, I kind of like the fact that it's kind of a little exclusive to only the medical people. It's like, bitch. Bitch, I'm tired of having to pay, an extra fucking $100 in gas, an extra $80 in gas to go to fucking Spokane to feel, I don't know, just to feel like I live in a first world society where shit makes sense. You know what I mean? Or give me the fucking...
That chipmunk?
I don't know, something. Or give me the opportunity to vote on the legalization and taxation and selling of alcohol and tobacco again. You know?
Yeah.
Because one thing I thought about, which would be a nice thing to look into, would be like to look at like
condominium.
Maybe. Would be to look at like how much like alcohol related crimes and deaths and just alcohol bullshit and tobacco bullshit, like medical costs and all that, cost the state, and then how much the taxes on those the state generates, and then do the same for weed. Because fuck you, why not? Because I don't consider growing a plant, cutting the fucking stems, and smoking the berries a drug. Where I consider you making a bunch of bullshit separately, putting it together, a drug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Johnny's tore up. He's entered the fifth dimension. What, dude? Today's episode is sponsored by Mav Glass, who is a pipe and clong and glass company out of California. I have a code somewhere in my email. I would read it, and I did intend to read it. I mean, they're not an actual sponsor, but they make this bong I'm smoking out of, and it is fucking fantastic. It's good.
No.
What? What, Johnny? What's so funny? Is it because I'm about to pull this and looks like I'm sucking on a green dick?
You were just telling that story, and you were so serious with your hand here on the dash. You just painted a whole fucking scenery here.
Well, that's because I want to know. Okay, that's because that has become a political issue to me as an adult.
All right, now we're calming down.
And going back to my, the shit that's going on in my apartment, right? I had to smoke outside, right? And so when we got back to Spokane, when I showed you that little graffiti, right?
Right.
Is where I used to smoke. But I felt like such a fucking criminal being out there smoking on my pipe.
Well, especially being private property. That's the
I didn't know it was
problem.
private property.
Get off my
And then I noticed when we were walking back to the truck, that dude went to that camper that was right there. Because before that camper was parked at the end of the building where that cone was. And it had moved over there where that shed was.
I remember that.
And fucking, because that shed, there's like a little U-shaped piece of concrete, was the perfect fucking height to sit on. So that's where I would go over and smoke. But I got paranoid because that is a business, and and being my work schedule being as it, I kind of got to smoke early, But if you ain't high before 2 in the afternoon, go fuck yourself, as fucking Joey Diaz would say. Okay, and so
what a world it would be.
and fucking, so I got paranoid, and so there's those little storage units, and so I would smoke by the over there by the train track, and so that was kind of more secluded. But still, it's just I'm just tired of feeling like a fucking criminal for some shit that's natural. You know what I mean? And it's a waste of police dollars to go after pot.
It really is.
Like it's such a waste. And to think about all the fucking, all the minorities and peoples who've been caught with just pot and had to go to jail and all that bullshit for just pot. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But yeah, I live in a world where I can buy 10,000 cigarettes in one transaction and 500 gallons of alcohol.
And sell them to kids.
No problem. No problem. It's not a problem. But, my ass gets caught more than an ounce. I'm fucked. Whatever. So, yeah. So that's basically, that's why I'm so serious, John. It's because I'm fucking tired of it. I just want to be in my apartment.
When are you serious?
Before, when I was making my points. I want to know how many motherfuckers the state has had to pay for, okay, for alcohol treatment, and how much the tax money pulls in.
It's a fucking Picasso over there.
It's fucking Starry Night, bitch.
Yeah. I wonder how many hits you'd have to take to get to my level, because you're so accustomed to it.
Because I got such a high tolerance?
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I kind of wanted to take a break. No, because we're getting into some pretty personal shit right now.
Oh, boy.
As a delinquent drug addict, which I'm not. You like that long dramatic pause?
I like how you added tonight.
What was I talking about? Not being a delinquent drug addict? See, every year, you know this by listening to the podcast, by listening to Rogan's podcast, I hope. In October, they do Sober October, right? And so I was thinking about doing that, but
Well, it's too late now. You're halfway through.
I mean, it really is. I took the bus aboard weed tomorrow, hopefully. But the fucking Ari has this came up with this one thing last year, which is so bombed October, right? And so basically a joint was, and you get points for doing drugs. And so a joint was a point.
Who's keeping track of these points?
You would have to keep track of them yourself, but as by it, it's very
right.
fucking hard. I got to 10. Day 3, third day of October, I was at 10 points. I have a text on my fucking phone, because I was keeping track of it. But no one wanted to play that game with me. So fuck it. And yeah, a beer was a point. A joint was a point, but my bowls should be 2 points, because I pack like fucking 2 gram bowls, and most joints are basically a gram. And fucking
See how fast that was? It's such a nice.
See, in my car, the driver's side one goes up real quick, but the passenger side one is also very, very, very slow. It's fucked up. But like cocaine, if you did a line of cocaine, that was like 4 points. If you took any pills, it was like 3 points per pill. so like the moms who do pills and drink, that was, 4, like a 12-point day right there. If you gotta catch up. I fucking love Ari, dude. But
Ari, when did Ari come into this?
Ari Shafir, when did he come into play? Because he came up with the So Bombed October, which is the point thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And but going back to why, but I wanted to take a tolerance break. I really thought about it. Okay, but I don't drink. This dude's leaving. But I don't drink, right? And I don't smoke cigarettes. And I can't be a fucking square. Hey, Johnny, I don't know how to do it. But you also like go out and hunt and shoot. So I mean, you're active. You're doing shit. I'm not. And so, like, granted, it'd give me more time to play games and shit, which would be nice because I do want to catch up on some games. But I don't know. Like, it's also very.
I need to start Horizon Zero Dawn.
See, I bought that and I really wanted to play that. I should have played that. But then I sold my PS4 too. But yeah, really, that did look like a fucking badass game. But I also, I consider it natural. Does it alter my state of mind? I mean, it still does alter my state of mind. You know what I mean? Like, if I smoke, like, on my days off, I fucking go, I go heavy, son. Like, sometimes I'll smoke, like, 5 or 6, the ones that are bigger than that one.
Bowls?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And, like, but, like...
Christopher Christ.
Christopher Columbus. Did you see they removed the Christopher Columbus statue in Mexico City?
When?
On Columbus Day.
Well, fuck the Italians.
No, it was the Mexicans.
No, but that's because Christopher Columbus, you know, the whole Sopranos thing. Remember that part where they...
No,
No,
you're high.
I thought... Yeah. I thought you... What?
What?
Yeah, the fucking Columbus Day, the natives were protesting, and so all the mobsters went down there and beat them up because they were basically saying, fuck Italy.
Oh, no.
You know?
No.
I don't know where I was going.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. But my buddy E-Rock from high
Jesus.
school, I went over to smoke with him one time, you know, and he was like, because that was when I got one of my other bongs. And he's like, Cory, you know, once you smoke on a bong for a while, you just like, you know how to pull it right. You know what the fuck you're doing. And so I can finish a bowl normally by myself that's to the top of this in like 3 hits.
That's a lot of lung capacity.
It's a lot of burnt weed at the end of the day. It is.
So, how much left you got here?
I don't know, maybe got one more.
One more.
That wasn't
Just a single drag.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe after I stir that, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Start poking, prod that. Bop, 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 bop.
How do you like this hat? I forgot to show you this. Bob Wayne, fuck the law. I don't know who Bob Wayne is.
I don't know who Bob Wayne is.
I like him. I like him.
But you know what? Then that gives me a reason to do my John Wayne impersonation. I'm John Wayne.
Yeah.
The costume department hooked me up with these fucking funky Navy threads. Oh shit, son. But
that's that's one of my, speaking of John Wayne, that's one of my favorite
Parts and Band of Brothers?
No,
because that's part of Band of Brothers
No.
too. Go on.
John Wayne was in Band of Brothers.
Well, do you want me to explain this? Go on with your story, then I'll tell you.
You can't distract me here.
I'm sorry.
John Wayne. Oh yeah, one of my favorite scenes of Leon the Professional. Have you ever seen that movie?
Once. I don't think I've seen it all the way,
That's
but
a beautiful movie.
But yeah, I know of it and I've seen a little bit of it.
Anyway, there's a scene where he and Natalie Portman they're just trying to have some fun, and so they're playing charades, and
as you do.
And Jean, is that how it's pronounced?
Jean?
Jean, yeah.
Oh, no, we need to ask.
Ask Google.
No, fucking that French dude we work with. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Well, yeah, the French dude we work with.
French dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerome.
Yeah.
Good old Jerome. Go on.
John Wayne. Right, that's one of my favorite scenes. They're playing charades, and he comes out with a cowboy hat or some shit. And
he's trying to be John Wayne?
And he does the John Wayne impersonation. It's just fucking hilarious. Because it's in a French John Wayne.
The French John Wayne is fucking funny, actually. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine. But, no, John Wayne is not. Oh, that dude waved at us. What's up, guy?
Oh.
I think so.
I just try to ignore people.
I mean, I do too, honestly. John Wayne is not in Band of Brothers, but when they are after basic training, and they go to England, okay, and on like the 3rd of June when it gets real rainy, okay, and they fucking have 24-hour stand down before D-Day. They get to watch a movie, okay? And Leave-Got is there, and they're fucking watching a John Wayne World War II movie, and he's in the Navy. And so it cuts to fucking Leave-Got, because the actor playing Leave-Got, and he's just, I'm John Wayne. The costume department hooked me up with these Navy threads. And so that is, yeah, every time I see a John Wayne movie, I gotta do that. Because fuck, I love Band of Brothers. And I gotta quote that shit more than any other thing.
You're talking about the Steven Spielberg thing. Okay.
Oh, and I also just found out they're gonna... Sorry, dude. You're very physical, too.
My mom skewered herself with a crochet needle once.
That sounds painful.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Well, go ahead.
But Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks are apparently gonna do another World War II fucking miniseries. So, but I don't know what the fuck else like they could do it on, because they did Europe and then the Pacific. Unless they did like a, granted they did airborne. They could do like infantry in Europe or something.
How do they know it's actually going to be World War II? Maybe it's Vietnam.
A Vietnam one would be nice. See, and after listening to those one podcasts. What? Fucking those.
I was just thinking of Patrick's face. Doing the lighter.
Yeah, he freaks the fuck out. It's fucking quite hilarious. But after listening to those McAfee Sog fucking podcasts, right? I fucking was like, why isn't there a goddamn Band of Brothers in Vietnam based on that shit?
That'd be a perfect story.
No, it would be.
Just fucking rip the whole book off.
It would be. Because that shit...
It was better than any goddamn Rambo or Vietnam movie I've ever
Tungsten fucking balls, dude. Tungsten fucking balls. And it came out, Jocko. That's right. And Jocko just came out with 2 new ones where he had, sorry, dude, I keep looking behind, I get paranoid, son. But Jocko just came out with two new podcasts with Tilt. It wasn't like another book that Tilt did. It was someone else's book. But Tilt was just there because he wrote that guy. Okay. So I just got like halfway through one, and I need to listen to those. But the ones with the French one that I told you about.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through.
Those ones are fucking nuts. Especially that one where they fucking get that one mission and they got to ride out in the river and the 55-gallon drums like fucking Niagara Falls. I don't know if you got through that part yet, but fuck.
When was this written? When did he write this book?
What book?
Still
wrote his book?
Yeah, his book.
I'm assuming in like I think it was in the 80s. 80s? Yeah.
Maybe that's where Peter Jackson got that fucking idea for The Hobbit.
What? How does the Vietnam story relate to The Hobbit?
We're talking about fucking 55-gallon drums. And then going down the river,
Oh!
The hobbits. Oh. The dwarves going down the river. Stupid ass.
Oh, no, John, that was just a stupid reference. I'm sorry. I love you, but no. No. Because, did you ever see the animated fucking Hobbit series that came out in like the fucking 70s or 80s?
Some of it, yeah.
That one, sorry, dude.
So I had to back up so we can be 90 degrees.
No, because I don't just look that way.
You don't break your neck every time.
Fucking. But in the animated one, I'm pretty sure, or just even in the book, I'm pretty sure that's how they escape that shit is in barrels. Because I remember that scene in the animated one too. So,
although you really meant it to be childish, I guess. It was really hard to take those movies seriously.
What, the animated ones?
No, the live action.
Oh. Dude. I mean, how epic were those motherfuckers, though? I'm just from a filmmaking point of view. Fuck.
Gorgeous.
I mean, they are.
I want to
move
to New Zealand, like right now.
No, I would. No, New Zealand would be nice. There's a zombie apocalypse. Okay, after it gets to New Zealand, bomb that motherfucker and then go back to New Zealand. Because, yeah. Although, you want to know the funniest story that I heard throughout this whole pandemic thing? Was Australia, right? They locked down, but one of the counties, and there was a dude on Joe Rogan who talked about this too. Because the country's split up into like 4 different separate states, right? And so one of the states was on lockdown. Oh, hello, cows.
It's kind of badass marking.
No, he does.
It's like a skull.
No, it fucking for real does though. And fucking, it was like on their like highest level lockdown, right? And then it calmed down a little bit, but then they had some tourists come in, and there was a chick at a hotel who was a tourist who had COVID, right? And then one of the security guards apparently wasn't getting any, so she became his fucking side piece, and then fucking got the whole county got reinfected or whatever, the whole state. The fucking super hoe. And they had to go back to their fucking lockdown. And that was the greatest story. Besides drinking bleach. Now that cow does have...
That happened during lockdown, though. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? They just fucked. How does that happen? Well, you see, when a man ain't getting any, and here comes some probably somewhat decent looking fucking side piece to some motel he's a security guard at. And, 14 days is apparently a long time. You gotta get some. And then he went home, and then, I don't know if I actually don't know if the dude is married. But let's say he is married, okay? So he infected his wife, that she has a job, she goes out and infects everyone she works with. They have kids, they infect all the kids. It's a great time, dude. You know what's fun? You get a calculator and you do like
boobs.
Oh, that is fun too. But you do like 2 times 2, right?
Okay.
And you just keep hitting enter. You know what I mean? Like it's because that's basically what would happen in a zombie. Because you get 1, you get 2, and then 2 makes 4, 8, 16, so on and so forth, right? In theory, because you get 1, they should be able to infect at least one other person, right? You'd be surprised how quick that motherfucker goes from like 100,000 to 1 million, and then from 1 million to 1 billion. You'd be surprised.
I saw that animation at the end of Planet of the Apes. Right?
Oh my god, dude!
It's a little, it's a little spider web.
Yeah.
Stop fucking staring at me, cow.
Let's get one of these cows high.
Like my clown horn, bitch.
Dude, that one's like, which motherfucker would? Fucking charges us. Dude, what would you do if a cow charged you? Too bad there's no bowls.
I would.
Or is one of these a bowl? That big one over there.
Fuck. Well, I hope there's no bowl. I don't. They'd probably be in their own pen, honestly.
Oh. Oh, shit about fucking cattle. Fuck all that homestead and shit, dude. Fuck all that. Other things to do, like smoke weed. Not play video games.
This one fucking cow, man.
Faith doesn't trust you. Is that really it?
Bull. That's the bull. Jesus.
Yeah, that big one. That big motherfucker, dude. Let's get that bull eye, dude. Oh, shit.
I do love you, friend.
I try. Fuck. I kind of want to pet one, but I don't want to go out there with the bull.
No. Yeah.
Well, them ones are pretty cute.
Fight the bull, you get the horns,
Yeah, too bad he has no horns, though. See, can you get a
haircut on a bull?
No. Can you? No.
You know what I mean.
Can you get a fucking... Are cattle horns? Can you get a cattle horn 45?
Like
yeah, the pistol grip? Yeah. No, the whole gun made out of cattle horn, John.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm sorry.
Cattle, yeah. course, you can. You can get.
Of course, you can make a gun out
You
of
can
cattle
make it
horn.
out of whatever you want. Ivory. They got the
Because,
ivory,
but that's the hot shit to get ivory, right?
and legal.
Goddamn poachers. Dude, what if you come across mammoth ivory though?
That would be an amazing
Job
though.
No, it would.
A fucking poacher hunter.
Never mind. Well, I was thinking it'd be amazing to come across some mammoth ivory and put that on a 45.
That'd be dope.
Polish that up.
That'd be dope. I don't know
The
if
poacher?
you can see this, but in the mirror behind you, there's like, what is that? Wood standing up? I don't even know.
No, it's a pile of wood and a pile of rocks.
A little bit of wood. That shape of the wood, it looks like fucking scrap from Ice Age.
You're high. that
Do
look.
I need
Oh my
video
God.
proof?
Oh,
It does.
I mean, it is small and lanky and kind of sloth-like.
No, it's taller, actually.
But
It's more like...
you know what I see, Johnny? Johnny?
Yeah.
A pile of wood. The pile of rocks looks more like something to me.
You're fucking
Or are you
close,
talking? Are you talking about the ones going that way?
those two poles? Yeah, the one's going that way.
Because I just saw those.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it looks like the darker ones, the squirrel's tail. No, it's the squirrels from the Sword in the Stone.
I don't watch enough kids movie to get that reference. I'm sorry. You're talking about the old Disney Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my Christ! Yeah. It's been ages since I watched that movie.
Why don't you should watch some more Disney movies. You probably
I want to take a bunch of
great
mushrooms
trip
and
on.
watch a bunch of cartoon movies. We should do that as an episode.
I do need to do mushrooms.
We do.
I've only done acid once. And that was a fun time.
I was about to. This feels a lot cheaper than I was hoping it would. It's very light, and I mean, I understand everything's plastic now, but it's just very light.
Cheap Chinese shit.
For reals, though, dude. Dude, I love saying that, dude. It cracks Chance up so much. Oh my Christ.
Who?
Chance. Sport Radger Chance.
Chance.
Yeah. The other one besides Brittany?
Okay.
He's over in sporting goods, right? Like, anytime we'll get a gun or anything, we'll be putting it out. I'll be like, oh, that looks good for some fucking cheap Chinese. It fucking cracks him up, dude. Oh, my Christ.
Did you check out this? What? Wow.
Are
you almost done?
I'm
with
camping.
This one?
I'm camping, son. This is what we in the bond smoking industry. According to the #1 review website, Pimps Up, Hose Down, this is what we call camping. Okay, this is where you got to hit it
with nature.
Well, you're just high and just going with the flow. But yeah, you're supposed to hit it, but you don't. You're camping. Thus, I'm camping right now. See, and when I ordered this, you could get a bunch of different colors for that, right? But they weren't taking custom orders at the time. If I could have customized this in any way, I would have had the color go all the way down to here. Okay, and this is what's called the splash guard. Because when you suck it, sometimes you get water to splash you. That's no fun, but whatever. But they make their other there are other
You told
bongs.
me it was a fucking ice cube holder.
No, this is an ice cube holder, but this thing below it.
Okay.
Yeah. This is an ice pinch, and this is a splash guard.
I see.
Yeah. But there are other bongs that they have it's like a ring. It's like an ice ring. Okay? So it's basically like just a piece, not like a piece of glass, but it's just the glass is just, I don't know how to fucking describe it. It's just a ring that's like goes in maybe halfway is one of those, right? That goes all the way in, but this still is flat. So it's only on the inside. Okay? And so if I could have customized this in any way, I would have wanted an ice ring, no splash guard, and the green to go all the way down to there.
I thought but then you don't see how much smoke you get, really.
No, but I mean, not up here, but I mean throughout the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, because when you're holding
you'll be able to track it, if you watch it. Okay,
yeah.
I see.
I mean, I hit it like that just to get the water, whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my shit. Still looking behind you too.
Yeah, I think one is good for me. Especially since I'm basically a baby at this.
And I clean this spot on. But also, you see how dirty the water is up top there?
Yeah.
See how not clear it is? Ever since I started using the carbon filter, I noticed that the water in the ash catcher, which is normally gets that color after like 2 hits, right? It will remain clear for basically 3 fucking bowls, which is amazing by its fucking self. So this fucking thing does work. And I want to get another one of these and place it at that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have been able to do that, but then it lifts it up to there, and that's not too bad.
Well, what happens when you're sucking if you lift this part instead of that one?
Then I'll get the smoke in there.
Done fucked up.
Yeah. Do you remember? I don't want to say his name because he still shops at the store. I'm sorry, dude. I'm very physical, like I said. But he was a cart pusher. Okay, he was not. He was kind of mentally handicapped. He was younger.
Like all of them, aren't they all?
Well, kind of, sort of, yeah. Except for Bob. Bob's just a 60-year-old fucking man, though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's like 70, actually. But it was a car pusher. Then he went to, like, overnights and shit. So you may not, but he went to overnights, like, a year or 2 after I started. But he would push in, like, fucking 18, 20 carts at a time, no fucking problem. Like, this fucking dude, strong, built like a brick shit house, dude, strong as an ox. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. His name rhymes with...
Roger?
No. No. I want to say one name, but that's also my Padre's name, so I don't want to say that. His name rhymes with cyan. Cyan. Okay? Cayenne. His name's rhyme with Cayenne. Okay? Which is kind of easy because there's only, but anyway, I bought...
Is it Ryan or Ryan?
It was Ryan. Whatever. But he was dating somebody who I knew, so I went over to hang out with them. And so I brought my bong over one time, and he never smoked before in his life. And so one time, he kind of did that. The first time, he fucking kind of pulled that, and it was just funny. So everyone was like, no, you got to just pull that, put it back down. Pat, oh my God, that son of a bitch. I'm gonna take this opportunity to hold this grudge forever. Still. But when we smoke, we're smoking, right? And then we'll let it build up, and then he'll pull it, and then he'll put it back down and keep pulling it, right? When it's still red, and we call cherrying, right? And then he'll pull it again, get a little extra, another little hit, okay? And I don't think that's fair.
Greedy.
Yeah. I don't think that's fair. I think you should just pull it, and then when you pull it, that's it.
That's why my eye was more than I thought it would be.
I mean, only got to...
You were in control.
It only got up to here, though. It started to get into there, but...
Oh. So I failed.
No, he didn't fail. I mean, for a first time, he did pretty good, because it was pretty thick. It was pretty thick. Because you were already hitting where I already burned, so that... Anytime you do that, you get... Yeah. Yeah.
At least I even got it out of there.
Yeah. But yeah, the most important thing is just pulling at the right time, waiting for all the smoke to go, and then you're good. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That dude's fucking hauling, too. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? You see me, bitch?
I do. Where the... Wow.
You got any weird childhood stories, though?
Childhood stories.
Yeah. Any weird kid you grew up with? Oh, dude, and then I got this other kid.
Well, I can tell you what. You got this other kid?
Yeah, you just captured this kid. There was this other kid in the neighborhood. Okay, calm down, calm down. There's this other kid.
Hey, whose turn is it here?
This is out.
This is out?
That's out, yeah.
That's out.
That's what we call El Dunzo.
Oh, okay.
Or just Dunzo. Which my buddy Stosh, one time after I said that, he was like, "Fuck it, I'll make you fucking Dunzo, Cory." Which, oh, he had the best shit. So when he fucking said that, cracked me up, son. Just the awful, or he was like, "I'll Dunzo you," or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was "I'll Dunzo you." It was fucking funny. Fuck you, little bug. But there was this other kid in the neighborhood who had his left hand was kind of fucked up. I think he had a thumb, and I think he just had
niblets.
3 fingers, right? But it wasn't like properly healed, so it was kind of like cracked, which I couldn't even imagine in the winter now. Because I was thinking about this earlier because I want to talk about it. All right, so that one kid with the someone's coming this way now. So that one kid with the overprotective mom, right, was really like a. Oh, he did what you did to that guy for the dirt and shit. You know, it'd be funny if he just crashed. Fuck. I just hear fuck. Not so cool now, are you? Is that fucked up? Fuck him.
Fuck, is it what?
Is that fucked up to say?
No, because it would be funny.
No, it would be. It'd be karma. But he was he had a hot sister, really hot fucking sister.
Wait, who?
That other kid.
Yeah, okay.
With the 4 fingers. But he was a
scissor hand.
Yeah, but he was a fucking little. He was a little juvenile delinquent, dude. He probably is in jail for fucking a B&E or something. He that was very. Let's say convinced me to basically do a B&E on myself, but I mean, not myself, but on
yourself.
Yeah, on my own home, basically.
What? Raid the liquor cabinet?
No, I raided one of my older brother's room, and that did not go over very well for obvious fucking reasons. And yeah. Yeah. You know, because when you're dumb and you're impressionable, you do stupid shit. You think friends are friends when they're not really friends. Just whatever.
Well, speaking of friends, probably the most fucked up childhood story I can think of. Right
Speaking of holes we need to dig, what?
No, let's not start on that.
Childhood friends.
Oh, yeah. So I used to have my best friend. His name was Matt, and he had a twin sister that.
Was she cute?
She was uglier than shit. Anyway, oh god, and she stopped too.
Ugh.
Anyway,
gross.
Yeah, one time we were playing. I mean, probably 10, I think 11 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing on the trampoline and we were wrestling. And he was bigger than me, and he had me pinned down, and just he kept winning, winning. It's pissing me off, and so eventually I got so pissed off, I fucking put him in a chokehold, and he passed out for probably 5 seconds. I nearly killed my best friend.
You shouldn't do that, Johnny.
That's no.
Speaking of passing people out, in high school, there was this fucking one kid in German class who learned how to knock people out, and so me being no,
not the.
No, with choke people out basically.
Okay.
And so.
Not the spot. Okay.
And I'm cleaning my bowl. I'm on smoke again. This is probably going to be a pretty long episode because fuck it.
Go on.
So I forget what all went down, but basically I was like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking try getting knocked out. As you do. As you do. And but he was like, Cory, when you feel, because like I guess someone did it to him, and so the kid was a little weird. He also, I don't know if you know this, but you can like, there's a part on your earlobe which you can like pull and it'll like pop your ear.
Yeah.
It feels amazing actually. But he figured, he learned how to fucking do that, and so he would do that, right? And so he was like, Cory, when you feel,
is it like water in there?
Kinda actually. Actually, every time I get a goddamn ear infection, I think about that fucking kid. And that, I really want to know how to do that. And I'll just be like, yo, just yank on my fucking ear. But anyway, he was like, Cory, when you feel what is essentially the darkness coming in, and the oxygen, right? It was basically just the CO2 building up and the oxygen is fucking going away, right? So it's like, when you feel that, I fucking tap my arm and I'll let go. But I guess I did not.
Up like this.
No. I guess I did not hear that part, or I don't remember that part, or I was just like, oh, I'll just fucking see how far I can go. I didn't tap out. And so he made me pass out. And so at Sentinel, what high school did you go to?
Me?
Yeah.
Big Sky.
Fucking
Pigsty.
You would. I'm just saying this because how you're dressed today.
What's that mean?
I'm sorry. We had a bunch of cowboys at our high school too.
Oh.
But for also living where you live, that's a fucking long ways. I'm surprised you didn't go out in Frontstown, actually.
Well, I grew up in Missoula,
Oh,
frankly,
well, sorry, Johnny. Sorry, Yanni.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yanni.
I don't live down in the fag town.
But so I passed out.
But I didn't live there. Okay, sorry.
Okay, sorry. So I passed out, and fucking, they had these old, the old wooden desk where the chair and the desk was one part, right? And so you had to slide it.
We need anybody listening, if you know how to do it, just take little clips of that audio every time he's touching the dash and make a little song out of it. It's really going to be great. Get some nice little cymbals going here.
But so I passed out. And fucking
I wish I had my duck call, man. Or my rabbit call.
And I was sitting on the back part, but when I passed out, obviously you don't control anything, So I fucking bent and broke the fucking desk. And then the German teacher, she was kind of a kind of shy. She was from Austria, you know. So she just in with a bunch of fucking that class. Jesus Christ, fucking talk about bandits. So we were fucking banditos. we didn't give a fuck. Don't knock yourself out. We didn't give a fuck, dude. We fuck every day was just a riot, basically. And fucking, she had no ideas because she was like helping someone. That happened, and desk was broke. I fucking, luckily I came back like real quick. I'll grab someone else. Who the fuck is this guy?
Firewood.
Oh. Man, that thing's
Some
loaded.
nice logs right there. That was about the size of the fucking trailer full I had about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Fuck. Couldn't imagine going logging, dude. Sorry. And so yeah, it was just. But that like I described when you get fucking choked out, like the darkness setting in. That
scary.
It was scary, kinda. But that was also like the highest high I've ever been, which is also fucking kind of weird in the But like how people will fucking choke themselves and fucking jerk it.
Freak.
Yeah, like I could never do that.
I mean, I can't judge. I guess.
But like that, just like it's fucking weird to explain. But like I kind of felt like I wasn't in my body. It was kind of like an out of body experience, kind of. Yeah.
God, Ghost. That's such a good movie.
Oh my Christ. Am I gonna have to be like fucking Ricky and fucking you're gonna be my Julian? I'm just gonna have to call you fucking Patrick Swayze. Oh my God.
I do have a thing.
I would be a good fucking Ricky though.
I guess I got a thing for Patrick Swayze. Slightly homo, but no homo. I idolize him so much.
Go on.
Every single character here. Every single character in every one of his movies, he's just a badass, cool guy. Red Dawn. Roadhouse.
He's a fucking faggot is what he is. He smoked cock.
What are you talking about? What?
So faggot.
Who's gay? You wouldn't know it. I guess you kind of would with the feathery hair.
I'm thinking about Rock Hudson. I never knew he was fucking gay either. He was down in the 50s.
I watched that thing on Netflix.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Why does Netflix have so many fucking things?
Too many things.
It really does.
What is that? Show Hollywood. That's what it's called.
And what the fuck is this show about?
It's about old Hollywood with Rock Hudson. I mean, he's not like exactly the main character, but he's.
Remember that subreddit I sent you? Was it about the famous people doing bad shit?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old Hollywood. Jesus.
Do you think people should really get? He was in a porn theater.
Christ. Who? Rock Hudson?
Oh, I guess I didn't say Pee Wee loud enough.
No. What about What's about Pee Wee?
What?
I know he was at a porn theater, but
yeah, that's his big bad thing.
Oh,
he's whacking off at a porn theater.
Well, it's okay. I guess if you're a celebrity, also it wasn't in the 90s. They had VCRs, right?
Yeah. 90s, yeah.
Yeah, and he could probably afford a fucking VCR and a pretty big TV. What the fuck is he going to the porn theater for? Especially when he's doing what the fuck he's doing.
If I was any higher, I would probably.
Hello, doggy.
Expose some bad secrets.
About who?
Well, we were talking about jacking off.
Wow.
And just the,
Yeah.
let's just say.
We'll bring us to our next segment.
Let's just say an in-law is
in the business.
Very beautiful young lady. Not that young. No, she's
not that young. No. Jesus Christ. Well, Johnny, I hope you know. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
God damn, we're getting.
She in the business?
Who?
You're fucking person.
In the business. Who?
Your sister-in-law? Or
What
cousin-in-law?
What business? The Mormon business?
No, the
that business, yes.
The the professional being naked business?
No.
That one's not as.
But that reminds me of the story because well, of course he knows he knows his wife is attractive, right? And so he also knows that most everybody wants to bang her, including his in-law, or not in-law, relative, whatever. So anyway, I told him about this dream I had.
La Familia.
Probably about a year ago, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
And so it was me and her, right? And for whatever reason, my nephew, he wanted us to pick him up in another part of the city, right?
Uh-huh.
So we were driving through the city, me and the in-law, and we see an ice cream shop downtown. And so we're like, oh, this looks cool.
I'm assuming it'll be the Big Dipper because that's the.
Well, whatever.
Oh,
probably it's a tall building.
Shop.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Anyway, our kids were in the back. Nova and their son or their daughter.
Yeah.
They're in the back. So like, yeah, we'll go get the kids some ice cream. And so we go in this ice cream store, and it's absolutely like 1950s. Not even that. It's like older than that. Like 1900s style.
I think they had ice cream in the 1900s, dude.
I'm sure they did. But
how dare you just...
It was a gorgeous ice cream parlor, old school like that, yeah. And so it was better than Baskin Robbins. Tell you what, shit, there had to be fucking 51 flavors, 81 flavors.
You go, my fucking balls! There was 86 flavors.
It was things you can't even think of. Different flavors.
There was fucking strawberry and watermelon together.
Anyway.
There was pussy juice flavor.
No, not that far. But I'm getting there. Okay. Anyway, so we get our ice cream, and I got like 3 scoops on this big old waffle cone, you know.
And you shove it in her ass. I'm sorry, though.
I wish. Anyway, so we're eating our ice cream, and me and the kids are sitting at one table, and she's at the next table, like watching us, right? And so
that's kind of
weird.
Starts
licking the ice cream seductively.
Oh God!
And then like all of a sudden, I turn around and she morphs, right?
Uh-huh.
Or teleports instantly, and she's on top. On her all fours, butt ass naked, and she's waving her ass at me. And I'm thinking in the dream, he's gonna kill me, but here we go. And I dry humped her.
Weren't your kids there?
No, they disappeared.
Oh.
They weren't there.
When she
yeah. As soon as she teleported, they
teleported as well.
Oh.
Calm down, Michael Jackson. Calm down, Mexican Michael Jackson.
Speaking of gloves, not that we were really speaking of gloves, but
speaking of people
having gloves,
famous people wearing gloves.
I'm gonna buy some gloves. Have you ever seen Drive? The movie Drive?
one time.
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, yeah.
He wears these
leather driving gloves.
leather driving gloves. Looks fucking dope, right? And so I'm gonna buy some of those for the Pacer.
Oh, dude.
Just gonna be just putzing around, you know. Blood on my heel. What are you digging for? Hey, he's back.
That's right, baby. You know, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
May the sun always be on your face, the wind at your back, so on and so forth. I forget the quote.
How long is this high gonna last?
I don't. You still
Still what?
you still up in the clouds, my boy?
Slightly, because I don't remember what you were talking about.
I don't know either. Johnny,
It's really
I smoke and I know things.
It's a good thing I have a very high. What's that word?
Very high.
High ability to deal with bullshit.
Okay.
A large amount of patience.
I'm sorry, because that could have gone anywhere, dude. That could have gone legitimately anywhere. I'm the
Self-control. That is the no.
That's like being like, I hate fucking.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
What was I talking about? Finish that sentence. Literally anything could go on the end of that, dude.
It's a good thing I have a very high sense of self-control, because it is not a good thing to have a loaded weapon directly in front of me while high.
Well, yeah. And you started shooting ghosts.
It's a pro.
Did you ever seen a harpy eagle from fucking South America?
Dude. Dude, Convoy.
That's been. I don't think I've seen
seen
the
that?
whole. I don't think I've seen the whole movie Convoy, but yeah, it's like The Professional. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen a bunch of bits and pieces of it.
It's gonna be a trigger.
I mean, we might have to wrap this up pretty soon, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get paid soon. I gotta go shopping. Whatever. But fucking.
God, I hope I can drive.
Just don't ask me to drive. We will go off the fucking edge. You know, it's funny you bring that up, because I was thinking about that 2 minutes ago when you were talking about how long is this going to last. Like, is this thing going to take the fucking drive? But yeah, after I watched fucking Narcos Mexico, right?
Uh-huh. You were thinking about you were looking at the boots and thinking about Narcos.
Yeah.
Weren't you? Yeah.
But okay.
Fuck yeah.
Now we're recording again. Fucking, if I could go back, like, when you die, right? So say you die, you get up to the pearly gates. All right, you could either, but before you go to heaven, was that a honk?
Sounded like a goose. Could have swore it was a goose.
Yeah, it did sound like a legit goose. Yeah. But fucking say you die and you get up to heaven, like, before you can go up to heaven, you get, like, the choice of being able to just, like, relive some shit, you know what I mean? Just entering the Matrix, basically, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
Right? I think, you know, as fucked up as it would be, I think it would be fun to relive. Goddamn, it's like stuff now. To relive, you know, the life of, like, fucking
Brian.
Pablo or
Oh yeah.
somebody like that, dude.
Okay. Well,
I mean, granted, I love Pablo, but I don't agree with everything that he did. I certainly don't agree with blowing up an airplane.
Do you agree with the hippos and the tigers?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, doggy. I mean, if I got Tony Montana rich, I'd want a fucking grizzly bear.
Fucking caribou.
Yeah, dude. I just want to see that thing just...
Damn herd of bison.
Yeah, fuck, why not, dude? You ever seen this one lady? She's got a fucking bison that lives with her. And it's like, goes in the Cadillac with her.
Dude, have you seen the size of the cowboy hat, on her husband?
Maybe. Some big, obnoxious 55-gallon drum hat.
I think it's bigger than that.
Like a 175-gallon drum hat.
We're going to be rolling out here at dark, man.
Oh, my Christ.
I don't know if I can... Oh, I made it.
I thought you were trying to hit me.
Who would want to hit you?
I can name a couple. A couple.
You're keeping me high. That's what it is.
You're welcome.
I'm going to flood the engine if I keep doing that.
Don't. Then we won't get out of here.
Oh, that's right. It burns off after a little bit.
Yeah. But fucking... Yeah.
Not fucking.
Yeah. I don't know. You got anything else to talk about?
I gotta pee, that's for sure.
Well, then go, dude.
I've been trying not to piss my pants this whole time.
There's no one fucking here. It's not like some cops gonna roll up. It's not like we're downtown in the fucking parking garage and fucking 3 cops are patrolling and you literally... Oh my god, this is a true story. This did not happen to me. This happened to someone that I was toting and smoking with, okay? So, we're downtown in the parking garage, right?
Okay.
Like,
this
fucking...
is Missoula, right?
Yep,
Not
last call.
Okay.
Yep.
Not
fucking... Yeah. Fucking... Buddy is driving, but he's fucking hammered. Nothing like good old drunk driving. Okay? And so, I did not, but the 2 people I was with had to pee really bad. So they fucking started peeing. And there was these 3 cops who were walking and patrolling in the parking garage. And they just happened to roll up on us. And so this is also goes back to those. I kind of have some, like everybody nowadays, some bad feelings about the police. But this goes. I think this is one of kind of where it all started. Is because my 2 friends got in trouble, right? Because like they were very clearly pissing when the cops rolled up, right? But I didn't have to fucking go. So, but like, the sergeant, whoever was the top guy, fucking made the other dude go check where I was to see if there was a puddle. And so I just thought it was the most obnoxious thing in the world. I also felt bad for that cop. He's got to check to make sure I didn't just piss and was lying about it. But when we were there, when they were talking to us, my other buddy was drunk as shit. His car was parked up on the top floor, which is where we were. Okay. Comes, beer in fucking hand, comes up the stairwell. We're literally, like, behind his car, off, right? Gets in the fucking car, and starts it up, and, like, they go from talking to us to just, as soon as he comes out of the stairwell, beer in hand, to just focused on him.
Yeah.
Oh my Christ! And so, like, luckily we knew him, and so one of the guys who was there who pissed was just like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" So he literally goes over there, tears the beer out of his hand, pulls him out of the car, fucking basically slaps him around a little bit. And I was like, well, I guess his friend's looking out for him, and they don't appear to be too bad, so fuck it. We'll talk to, we'll try to set this kid straight, too. I mean, they didn't give him a ticket or anything, give us a ticket or anything. But, no, they did. They did get a ticket. That's right. They did get a fucking ticket for fucking indecent disposal. And so they had to go fucking pay that off. Because I remember my buddy being super pissed about that. Oh, my God. So they let him off easy, but then they gave us that. It was fucking great, dude.
Speaking of police.
Yeah. Policia!
It got real serious. So my history with firearms goes a long way back, right? Long way back.
Okay. 5 years old shooting an AK in the air? I like it. Okay. You said
Rambo 3?
Yeah, you said a long ways back, yeah. We're talking about Kid Rambo, dude. What a fucking great TV show that would be. Kid Rambo, he just goes around the road committing genocides.
So, gotta go off on a tangent here, if I can remember my original story. Hopefully I do.
Okay, Kid Rambo.
But, speaking of Rambo, I bought one of those little, the customized Lego minifigures.
Oh, yeah?
Like, where they do it for, like, actual celebrities and movie characters.
Oh, yeah.
There's one for Rambo. I bought one.
Christ.
He has this badass little bow, right?
Spielberg.
He's got the fucking bandana, whatever you call that, on his head.
Yeah.
And, he's even got the nipples, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah. He's, he only came with, he was missing an arm. He came with 2 right arms.
But it's a Lego guy, aren't the arms?
No, they're different for left and right. I couldn't replace it because the arm of Rambo was skin tone, not like, a Lego color.
Oh, was it yellow?
It was one of those custom plastic colored.
Oh. Well, was it like the regular Lego arm?
Yeah, same size and design, just you'd never find that color in an actual Lego set. It was a shame. Oh, back to the making full circle here.
Okay. What?
I think you should stop. For my benefit.
Okay, fine. I mean, it is getting kind of late, and we should.
Well, for your benefit too, because she might be getting home at 1 o'clock here.
I mean,
if you keeping me high here.
Does everything still look good, or shit look?
Actually, I'd probably be laser focused. Anyway.
What, bitch? God damn.
What are you doing? Are you just packing up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want it to get crushed,
Yeah, that's why I put it there. What's up, Doug?
So yeah, my experience with cops. So my mom decided it was a good idea to get me a BB gun for my birthday or something. And it was one of the BB guns that was spring powered, right? Mm-hmm. It was actually one of the high power springs. You can't really find them anymore.
Oh, one of like the pump up ones?
Yeah. No.
Oh no, those ones.
Well, you just cocked it once.
Oh.
Anyway, I had that and I was playing with it. My nephews were over at the house, and let's see, I was freshman, 14 this time, and so I was shooting at shit in the yard, and there were some lilac bushes, and then on the other side of the lilac bushes there was an apartment complex.
Uh-huh.
So you could kind of see what was going on over there.
Shot a window out?
No.
Or they could see what you were doing.
I wish it was just a window.
Oh my god. Go on.
So, there was these a group of 3 kids. They were younger than us.
Oh, fuck.
So he was probably 8 or so, I think, at the time.
Oh, I got a good story after this, too.
Poor kid. Poor kid. I saw him. I was like, I nodded over to my nephew. He's like, how much do you want to bet I could hit that kid? Oh, fuck. And so I looked through the little, spaces in the light.
I looked through the telescopic sight and
it wasn't that.
Line them up and.
Anyway.
Go on.
Yeah. Right in his fucking belly. This is probably. And I was like, oh shit.
Yo shit.
I actually hit him. Because I didn't think that BB gun was that powerful. I had been shooting it inside my room, and I broke one of my fucking pictures with it. So I was like, I knew it could do some damage, but I thought it'd just be like getting hit like that, All right. But that's what I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Fucking giant ass dinner plate of a bruise on this kid's belly.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude! I bet that well was like, yeah.
And so I was like, I think at this point, I think Gran Torino came out at this point, maybe not. Anyway, I said in my deepest, manly voice, like Clint Eastwood would be.
Okay. Sorry to just shit on you right there, but once again, continue.
So as this fucking poor kid is yelling,
Hey!
I said, "Get off my lawn!"
Oh my god!
And I ran into the house, but because I yelled, the fucker knew where I lived.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have said shit.
I shouldn't have said shit. So we run into the house and they're like, oh shit, and we're just freaking out. We gotta hide the gun. And so we hid the gun behind my TV.
Like you just murdered this fucking kid.
Yeah, basically.
According to his mother, we did.
And so, the cops came and they knocked and, oh god. And I still have nightmares about crawling around the house, ducking down below the windows because the cops are knocking at my door. And I'm trying to make sure they don't see me through the fucking windows.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I did that to some missionaries one time.
So the cop comes in eventually because my mom gets home. My mom left us alone to go get something at the grocery store, which is like 2 blocks away, right?
And then she came back and we got fucked.
There's fucking World War III outside of her house. You all right? All right.
Nothing fell out. That was your chest.
It's so Officer Blood, he's a black guy, big black guy.
Oh god.
Probably your height. And anyway. He made me cry. He had me sobbing. And all 3 of us, because my nephews, of course, are younger.
Yeah.
And both of us were just bawling our eyes out. And saying, I ought to take you to jail, and all that sort of shit. And so the next day I had to go to the police station and they interrogated me. That was Jesus Christ. You right there?
I'm looking for my water. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Officer Blood, he has forever
scarred you.
Yeah.
Scared you straight.
Yeah.
I had a similar story. In my childhood home, there was a church across the street, and me and my brother and his friends were playing like handball there, and fucking what was it? I think it was whenever they were meeting, we were playing handball and they came out and yelled at us. There was another time we just fucked with these people. There's one day my they just got out of congregation, my older brother, We just got done taking a shower, so we just went outside and fucking just dried off outside.
Okay.
And fucking we were rollerblading. I think this is what happened. We were rollerblading and fucking one of my friends slipped, or one of my brother's friends slipped, and they broke a window. And then someone like came out and yelled at us, right? And so we all ran away. But my brother and his two friends went down the street, and we lived like across the street, two houses down. And so I went to my house, and my older brother, and they saw what fucking house I went into. One of my older brothers who was there, fucking 10 minutes later, or 2 minutes later, fucking knock on the door. And so they talked to him, and then my older brother comes and fucking beats me up and beats me up, and wants me to tell him what happened, so I fucking tell him what happened. And so then we have to buy a card, and we all and I don't know if, like, because I don't think it was me or my brother who broke the window. I think it was one of his friends, right? But I don't know. I think we had to pay for the window or some shit. Because I remember my dad being fucking super pissed at that, and then we had to buy a card, and we had to sign the card, and it was just a big goddamn deal. And shit. Feeling okay, buddy?
I still gotta pee.
Then go pee! Alright, everybody. Thanks for listening.
What is this, 2 hours? How'd we do? Ooh, almost perfect.
To another episode of the Smoking and Toting podcast. Have a good night, peoples.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about the logo.
What do you want?
It's a short story. So the dream I had, you sent me the link of the first link of the podcast, right? First episode.
No, I didn't do that yet.
I know, but this
was
was the dream. And in the dream, the logo was the thumbnail. Okay.
Okay.
And it was me on the left. I was up to the left, right? It was a rectangle. And I was like, the DVD cover of Killed Them Softly with Brad Pitt. He's got the fucking shotgun or whatever. Uh-huh. He's like looking this way and that'll be me.
Okay.
Up in the top. And we'll have like, whatever sort of background you want.
Okay.
Black, white. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's you.
And you were in the lower right corner, and you were just sitting back in a chair like this, like you reminded me of Baloo the bear in fucking Robin Hood, or not? No,
in Robin Hood,
the Jungle Book.
Yeah, I couldn't think of that name of that movie either, bro. It fucking wasn't Robin Hood.
Same different fucking bear. He just has a hat on.
I was just Baloo the bear just smoking out of my bong. I could dig it.
Yeah. That's what, you were just laying back in your chair, and you had like this giant laughing face on you. But we were cartoonized. Cartoonized?
I can dig that.
Fuck do you pronounce that?
We were,
Cartoonized?
We were made to look like cartoons. Animated, I believe is the correct term.
Yeah, it was great, dude.
Yeah.
It was just great.
I can dig it. Now we just need to find a,
I could be Robin Hood.
Was Baloo the bear fucking Robin Hood?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was the same bear. Same animation. Just they had a fucking hat on.
Oh.
Little yeah.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah, I could be the Disney Robin Hood.
Okay.
You could be the Little John.
Okay, well that would be better.
Except we can't really...
Yeah, but then, that's a fox and a bear, though.
Oh.
Yeah!
But it's
or do you just want to get like those...
It's hard.
Or do you just want to create like an animated character like in the style of that, just... Instead of a bow and arrow, he's coming through a door with a shotgun, and Little John, instead of a giant stick, has a bong.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That now I'm
You
getting.
could have some little mushrooms growing around on the bottom around your chair.
Have you ever seen Midnight Gospel on Netflix?
And I got no.
No. When you get home, you don't have to watch any episodes. It's
I'm gonna forget everything that just happened.
well, I'm gonna text.
Last
I'll text you. But Duncan Trussell, he's a comedian. He goes on Rogan, right? And him and Rogan are friends, right? But that's his show. And in the show, the premise of the show is he's like an alien, and then he has a machine which he can like teleport from a spaceship to an alien world. And he has crazy fucking stories, crazy adventures, right? But just with the mushrooms, because he doesn't look like he kind of looks like he's a humanoid looking thing. But Duncan's big in the psychedelics, and so I think the title picture of that is basically like him, and he has a big like straw hat, and I think it's just him underneath a tree, and like his character only has shorts on. I think he's smoking in that. So, but yeah. All right, but yeah, I do dig the fox and the bear and the shotgun and the bong and the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing.
Yep.
All right, peoples, it's getting dark. We're in the middle of the fucking national forest. We gotta get back to civilization. Have a good night.
What are we doing here?
Say good night.
Oh, I thought you were wanting me to like turn it off.
No.
Night, y'all.